What if I told you the brutal truth about trading? Not the glossy Instagram feeds with rented Lambos and crypto gurus flexing their overnight millionaire vibes. Not the TikTok clowns promising to flip $200 into a private jet in 30 days like it's a bad comedy sketch. I'm talking the raw, unfiltered reality that 90% of traders never hear until they've nuked their account, shattered their sanity, and are desperately Googling, "Is Forex trading a scam, or is it just me being a total noob?" Buckle up, because this isn't your fluffy motivation fluff. It's a trading psychology wake-up call that's going to slap you harder than a revenge trade gone wrong. If you're tired of blowing accounts and ready to level up your trading mindset, discipline, and consistency, hit that subscribe button and let's dive into the brutal truths that separate the profitable traders from the rest. Welcome to the No BS Guide to Mastering Trading Psychology, Emotional Discipline, and Long-Term Profitability in the Financial Markets. All right, traders, let's kick this off with a cold splash of reality. You are exactly where you are right now, and guess what? That's totally okay. Whether you're staring at a broken account, hovering around break-even like an indecisive candle, or glaring at your MetaTrader platform thinking, "This market is personally bullying me," just breathe. The market doesn't give a single pip about your sob story, your past traumas, or your daydreams. Nope, it only rewards one thing: rock-solid discipline and total transformation. You might be sitting there thinking, "But dude, I've binge-watched 47 hours of trading tutorials. I deserve profits by now, right?" Wrong. You deserve exactly what your habits deserve, my friend. Trading isn't a fairy tale. It's where motivation gets curb-stomped, egos get melted, dreams get drop-kicked into oblivion, and only the ones who rebuild themselves from the ashes rise like a phoenix, or, in trading terms, like Bitcoin after a dip. Pause for a second and reflect. Every trader starts in the mud, feeling ugly, uncomfortable, and hearing family whispers like, "So you're still doing that trading thing? When are you getting a real job, like accounting or something boring?" But here's the plot twist. This journey isn't defined by your crappy starting point. I've heard stories of traders who blew massive accounts, went bankrupt, and sat staring at charts wondering if they were cursed by the trading gods, like some ancient Greek tragedy. Another started with just €10. Yeah, 10, which couldn't even buy you an overpriced Starbucks latte with extra foam. But they grinded their way up, not with lottery luck or Einstein-level genius, but with sheer patience, humility, and that unbreakable grind. Both made it big, not by praying over charts, but by evolving, stopping the self-lies and doing what most traders refuse, transforming into disciplined beasts. Right now, some of you are scoffing, "I don't need this trading psychology mumbo-jumbo, just give me a killer strategy." Meanwhile, your emotions are throwing a full-on Royal Rumble in your head. Fear body-slamming greed, FOMO drop-kicking revenge trading, and everyone's yelling, "This time it's surely a breakout, bro." Politely, cut the crap. Trading isn't a scratch-off lottery ticket. It's a merciless mirror reflecting back at you. For beginners, that mirror is screaming, "You're not the disciplined trading ninja yet, but hey, you could be." This isn't fluffy motivation that fades faster than a gambler's stack during non-farm payroll news. It's a harsh reality check. We're stripping away the lies, ditching the magic indicator to riches BS, and exposing the brutal truths that turn newbies into consistent winners. You don't need to be the smartest cookie with a PhD in candlestick wizardry or meditate on price action like you're summoning Yoda. You just need to become the version of yourself who shows up, learns, adapts, and never quits. We're destroying illusions, rewiring your trading mindset for emotional discipline, and building sustainable long-term consistency in Forex, stocks, crypto, whatever your poison. You are what you are right now, but who you become. That's what decides if you thrive or become another sad statistic in the 90% failure club. Let's roll up our sleeves and begin this trading psychology masterclass. Before you dive headfirst into entries, exits, smart money concepts, liquidity sweeps, or the latest buzzword the internet barfed up yesterday, like quantum fractal order flow or whatever, you gotta tackle the most dangerous beast in trading, yourself. Welcome to the section most traders skip. Not because it's rocket science, but because it forces you to stare down the uncomfortable truth. The version of you who started trading? Yeah. That's not the one who's going to rake in consistent profits. If your current mindset plays to trade, your future gains are already on life support. Don't get your knickers in a twist. This applies to all of us. Most newbies jump into trading not for success, but for sweet revenge on life. Once I flip this $200 account, I'm quitting my soul-sucking job and buying a Lambo. Chill, aspiring tycoon. We've all had our delusional phase, entering the markets with ego bigger than Elon Musk's Twitter rants, fantasy goals, and confidence high enough to buy Bitcoin at the all-time high and then blame the universe for hating you. But trading doesn't reward your overblown confidence. It rewards character, humility, discipline, and self-awareness straight out of a self-help book. But make it financial. Retail traders strut in like they're the protagonist. And the markets? They snap back like, I don't even know who you are. Reality crashes down, usually after a revenge trade blows your account, leaving you ceiling staring and replaying life choices like a bad rom-com montage. Then hits the identity crisis, the market's rigged, when, really, you're just impatient. My broker sniped my stop-loss when you placed it like a kindergartner drawing shapes. I need a better strategy, when what you need is emotional reins. Harsh? You bet. Necessary for trading psychology mastery? Absolutely. To morph into a consistently profitable trader, swallow this ego pill. You're not a trader yet. You're becoming one. It's like waltzing into a hospital after one YouTube medical vid and yelling, "Step aside, doc. I got this surgery." Though some traders would totally try, but that's for another roast session. You don't become a pro just by installing MT4 or Bybit, binging a course, or doodling Fibonacci like you unlocked the secrets of the universe. Nope. True trader status hits when you ditch the ego and embrace reality. You don't know it all yet. You can't control the market, and you're here to learn. Patience isn't optional. It's your oxygen in this oxygen-deprived arena. Every losing streak you blame on the broker, every almost win, every meltdown after a 2-pip fakeout, that's your boot camp. The market isn't out to get you. It's forging your weaknesses into strengths, or shattering you if you resist like a stubborn meme stockholder. The real opponent? That stubborn version of you refusing to evolve. So talk to yourself like a real trader, not a daydreamer. I'm not here to chase pips, I'm here to evolve my trading mindset. I'm not here to flex, I'm here to improve my emotional discipline. I'll master myself before I master the charts. This is identity and humility, the bedrock of profitable trading psychology, emotional stability, and long-term consistency in the volatile world of financial markets. Once you accept your current self, you unlock the beast mode version. That disciplined, aware, patient trader? They're lurking inside, waiting for you to drop the pretense of already being great and start grinding toward actual greatness. Welcome to Identity Mastery, the foundation every elite trader builds on. Now let's keep constructing your unbreakable trading psychology fortress. Now let's unmask the first destructive villain in the financial markets, distraction. In this wild era of trading, where your Instagram is flooded with more master trader gurus than there are wicks on a volatile chart, and every YouTuber hawks their secret institutional smart money, SMC Ultra HD edition, like it's the holy grail. Most traders don't tank because they lack talent. They tank because they can't focus worth a damn. Be real with me. Retail traders hop strategies like they're speed dating indicators on Tinder. Yesterday, I'm a pure price action purist. Today, nah. Institutional order blocks only, bro. Tomorrow. Elliott Wave finally clicked. I'm a wave wizard now. Spoiler, it didn't click. And the day after? Time to scalp crypto using moon phases and Fibonacci astrology. Because why not? Halt the insanity. Real mastery in trading is as boring as watching paint dry on a Sunday afternoon. I know that clashes with TikTok's narrative, especially that dude trading gold from a private jet that looks suspiciously like a budget hotel lobby with bad lighting. But here's the tea. In trading, excitement is the villain, and boredom is your superhero cape. Top traders don't leap out of bed yelling, "Hell yeah, time to juggle 42 pairs and chase every twitchy candle like it's a Pokemon." No way. They plop down, gaze at the same chart they've dissected for months or years. Show me the usual suspects. That's mastery, baby. The brutal fact? Traders who try to master everything end up mastering zilch. But those who laser focus on one market, unstoppable forces. Pick one pair, one setup, one kill zone, one bias, one playbook, every damn day. Be a sniper, not a Rambo machine gunner spraying bullets at every shadow candle like you're in Call of Duty Forex warfare. Chefs don't whip up 75 random dishes for Michelin stars. They perfect one signature masterpiece. Surgeons don't flip from brain ops to dental work on a whim. They specialize, because mastery thrives on repetition. So why are you juggling gold, NASDAQ, Euro USD, crude, Bitcoin, Japanese bonds, and Dogecoin futures like you are the Avengers assembling for market apocalypse? Commit to one market. Date it like a long-term romance. Study its quirks, rhythms, fakeouts, and liquidity builds. Patterns shift from, maybe I see it, to, I know this instinctively. Your brain levels up, your edge sharpens, noise fades. You ditch the, is that a trend or a trap? Panic and become the Zen trader whispering, seen this move before. Profitable trading at scale isn't chaos, it's repetition forging mastery. The greats didn't conquer by chasing markets. They owned one corner until it spilled all its secrets. Today, pick your battlefield. Focus like a laser. Study obsessively. Become the market whisperer. The day you quit shiny object syndrome and commit to one path, that's when you evolve from trader tourist to market specialist. Master your market, setup, and self. Focus isn't optional. It's the portal to consistency, profitability, and the elite trading mindset you've been chasing. Your edge lives in commitment. Let's evolve further. There's a universal trading truth so basic, yet ignored, like that gym membership you bought in January. It's wiped out more accounts than any market maker. Most traders don't lose because they're wrong. They lose because they trade too damn big. Let that marinate. It's not your strategy failing or liquidity purging your stop by a hair. It's your unnecessarily high position size. You vow, I'll risk only 1% like a pro. But 5 minutes in, charts spike 10 points, and your inner gambler bursts in like Vin Diesel in Fast and Furious. One contract? That's why you're broke. Let's crank it to 50, to the moon. Suddenly you're trading like you're scripting Wolf of Wall Street 2. Price pulls back 12 ticks, and your heart's pounding like a dubstep drop at a rave. Brutal honesty time. If clicking buy feels like popping the question, if your finger trembles like launching a SpaceX rocket, if every tick has you glued like a paternity test on Maury, your risk is way too high. If you're refreshing your app like stalking an ex's texts or praying harder than a lotto winner, that's not trading. That's chaos you invited. Trading shouldn't feel like a thrill ride. It should be as exciting as a weather forecast, calm, measured, yawn-worthy. Consistent traders feel nothing. A neutrality that'd make Zen masters jealous. They don't chase thrills. They chase sustainability. Pros do 3 things. Trade small to think straight, protect capital like it's their firstborn, and prioritize survival over quick riches. They don't whisper, a little extra risk today, got a vibe. They declare, feelings are for rookies. Risk is pure math. You don't need bigger lots. You need bigger discipline balls. Top 1% secret. Your goal isn't one trade riches. It's account immortality. Ditch flipping dreams, weekly doubles, or YouTube dude turned $50 into a yacht fantasies. Preserve capital and psychology first. Trade tiny to think pro level. That's where your edge emerges. Real traders aren't caped crusaders battling markets or forcing trades like sword-fighting dragons. They survive, then thrive. Remove fear, trade clear. Stay consistent. Consistent? You win the long game. Small size isn't wimpy. It's pro-strength. Grow one disciplined click at a time. Onward. Here's another trading secret most newbies despise because you can't fake it or snag it from a shady Telegram bot. Screen time is your ultimate sensei. The market speaks its own lingo, and you don't learn it from one PDF skim or TikTok traders lip-syncing luxury vibes from a leased Benz. You learn by tuning in daily, like binge-watching the market. Newbies open charts expecting instant guru status, squinting at candles like cracking the Da Vinci Code. Half an hour later. Why no clear signals? Is TradingView glitching? Reboot time? Easy there, Oracle. The chart's fine. Your brain's just not fluent in price action yet. It looks like random noise, red versus green candles duking it out. But stick around and it turns rhythmic. Patterns pop, guesses become no's. This flips trading from baffling to blatant. You spot hesitations before liquidity grabs, pauses pre-failed breakouts, accumulation breaths before trends blow up. Not sorcery, repetition wiring your subconscious, like rewatching your favorite flick 40 times. First plot, then details, then deep meanings. Same chart, upgraded eyes. Screen time can bore like watching grass grow, but pros don't crave fireworks. They observe like candlestick monks. Beginners? Bitcoin moved 5 pips. Enter 6 positions and pray. Nope. Hands off, trigger happy. Pro trading's meditation, not Fortnite frenzy. Rack up thousands of hours. Market surprises fade. You recognize, not predict. Patterns repeat. Traps, sweeps, shifts. Soon, brain anticipates effortlessly. You don't think, you see. Edge isn't strategy or gadgets. It's familiarity, pattern recognition, screen time. Stare long enough, random becomes readable. Consistency from time, not shortcuts. Watch price breathe, fake, trap, explode, repeatedly. One day, charts open, no confusion, just calm certainty. Not easier market, evolved you. That's screen time gold. Pattern mastery unlocked. Let's move forward. Let's tackle what traders dread more than drawdowns, or that nosy friend probing, how's trading treating you? Losses. The word alone glitches brains like MT5 during NFP mayhem. But pros know, amateurs flee. Losses aren't villains. They're tuition fees. Trading's a business, not miracle machine. Businesses have costs. McDonald's drops fries. Amazon loses parcels. You lose trades. Not failure, but retail logic? 1 loss. Brokers out for blood. 2. Pairs rigged. 3. Wall Street's got my dartboard photo. Nah, no hit squad. You're human. Hating wrongness. Ego's your Achilles. Heal. Loss is your professor. Pros respect. Manage. Dissect losses like wisdom receipts. Amateurs treat them like ego nukes. Amateurs lose in rage. Double lots. Revenge time. Pros. Cool. Learn something. Losing hurts. Chart trolls with 2 pip reversals whispering, "Nice stop, cutie." But overcome via unemotionality, not fearlessness. Losses like gym ache. Expect discomfort. Respect grind. Market punishes reactors, not losers. Trade like a business owner. Loss equals rent paid. Keep emotional equity solid. Emotion breaks. Discipline dissolves. Maturity breeds consistent psychology. Losses not enemy. Reactions are. Accept, analyze, advance. Cook on. Traders love bragging. I'm self-made. But honestly, solo traders just invent new account-blowing ways. Trading isolation feels epic. Until pain hits. Beginners isolate, 2 a.m. YouTube binges, thinking, no help needed. Got trading view and dreams. Pros? Mentored, note swapping, group training like finance Spartans. Athletes like LeBron or Messi have coaches. Jordan didn't self-coach. Amateurs do, entering on gut whispers, then sulking as candles crush dreams. No one masters isolation. You need guidance, feedback, and accountability. Communities understand loss highs, hesitation hells, laptop tossing urges. Mentors don't signal spoon. They curb worst selves, teach thinking, pressure handling, pattern spotting, drawdown calm, rule trading. Not just charts, character. Charts easy, discipline warfare. No solo wars won. There is power in real communities, not sketchy Telegram signal groups. Real tribes are driven, focused, execution, serious. They accept callouts, use losses as fuel and wins as data. Accountability, not hype. Mentors stand you in cracks. Communities grow you. Guidance accelerates your progress. Structure over luck. Find challengers, pushers, discipline lifestyle circles. We sharpen mutually. Rise together. Surround yourself with warriors. Become one. On to the next brutal truth. Most traders don't open their charts thinking, I'm here to execute a high-probability setup flawlessly. No, they sit down like they're entering a casino in Vegas with the soundtrack from Wolf of Wall Street blasting in their head. Today is the day I make life-changing profits. But here's the truth the 10% know. Trading isn't about making money. It's about making good decisions. The money follows the decisions. If you chase the money, you trade like a desperate ex sending midnight "you up" texts to the market. If you chase execution, you trade like a professional. Here's the secret top traders whisper to each other like it's forbidden knowledge. Profits are the byproduct. Execution is the skill. You ever notice how emotional traders act when they're in profit? Plus $23 on MT5. And suddenly they're opening Zillow tabs for mansions, researching flights to Dubai, and practicing their "I always knew I'd be successful" speech in the mirror. Meanwhile, one small red candle, and they're bargaining with the universe. Please come back. I swear I'll journal this time. I'll even meditate twice. Stop. Trading is a performance routine. True traders don't check P&L mid-trade like they're checking Instagram likes. Professionals do something incredibly boring, yet unbelievably powerful. They trade the system, not the emotion. They don't wake up thinking, "How do I get rich today?" They wake up asking, "How do I trade well today?" So starting today, prove it to yourself. I will stop chasing profits. I will start executing like a professional. Control what you can control. Your mindset, patience, discipline, and execution. Let the market handle profit distribution. That's its job. Your job is precision. Forget making money today. Trade well today. Let's move forward. Every trader avoids it. The trading journal. It feels boring, repetitive, unnecessary, until you realize it's the single most powerful tool for growth. Why? Because journaling forces you to face your truth. It reveals the emotional triggers, reckless entries, and impulsive behaviors you try to forget. Without it, you repeat mistakes while convincing yourself the market is, quote, "is unfair." With it, you start seeing patterns in your emotions, your errors, your strengths. You learn when you trade from logic and when you trade from frustration. You stop lying to yourself, and that sting of self-honesty becomes the foundation of discipline. Professionals journal every trade, not to record wins, but to record lessons. They treat every outcome as feedback, because in trading, data is truth, and truth is growth. Onto the next brutal truth. Most traders think the market is their biggest threat. It's not. Their emotions are. Rules are the armor that protects you from yourself. Without them, you're trading on caffeine, adrenaline, and hope. With them, you're executing like a pilot. Checklist, procedure, precision. Rules transform chaos into consistency. They dictate when to trade, when to stop, how much to risk, and what to ignore. They remove negotiation from moments of emotion, because when FOMO hits or a loss stings, emotions beg you to break structure. But rules whisper, stay disciplined. Professional traders don't rely on feelings. They rely on systems. They know discipline isn't control, it's protection. Your rules are your boundaries between chaos and mastery. Break them, and you trade like a gambler. Keep them, and you trade like a strategist. Let's move forward. The average trader wants action. The elite trader wants precision. Most traders think success comes from more trades, but true success comes from better trades. Professionals rank setups like soldiers in formation. Tier 1, A+ setups, clear structure, high probability. Tier 2, decent setups, require confirmation. Tier 3, emotional noise, ignore completely. Retail traders chase every flicker on the chart. Professionals wait like snipers. Calm, selective, deadly accurate. Patience isn't doing nothing. It's doing everything on purpose. It's refusing to give attention to mediocrity. It's turning boredom into discipline. And it's one of the hardest skills to master, because your brain is wired for constant stimulation. But patience is where consistency hides. It's not about finding trades. It's about waiting for your trade. When you master patience, you stop being a market chaser and become a market hunter. After journaling, discipline, and patience, every trader reaches the final frontier, belief. This is the moment where you stop following traders and start becoming one. You stop asking, "Will this work?" and start declaring, "I trust my process." Belief isn't built overnight. It's forged through every loss, every mistake, every recovery. It's the quiet confidence that says, "I don't need the market's validation. My consistency is my proof." This is where you evolve from reactive trader to intentional operator. Subscribe to Stick Trader Mind for more unfiltered trading psychology tips. What's the biggest mental shift you've made in your trading journey so far? Drop it below. I'll be reading every comment and replying to the most insightful ones. You can also check out our ebook store for in-depth trading psychology tip to speed up your journey to consistency. Link is in our bio.